Welcome to this video on a month of mindfulness, a series of short videos of monotangles using only black and white, with the emphasis on the here and now with a pen, using the Zentangle method. Today's tangle is a go-to tangle for many people, often one that people say they did for years and years whilst doodling in their school notebooks, or in meetings on the edge of the pad of paper, or whilst on the phone. And so I want to take you today on a little bit of a different journey with it. So the tangle that I am referring to is a very simple one called Flux. It's one that has a little loop leaf, and then the line extends out in the middle with a few dots on the end. Rick and Marie of Zentangle.com just draw it slightly differently. Rick has a single loop with the lines in the middle that just branch out, come back, and go in the middle. Maria tends to do hers a little bit looking like this, with the loop that comes round and then joins and finishes off. However you choose to do your flux, I want to take it on a little bit of a different journey today. And so this is thinking that the next time that you're out on a walk, I'd like you to invite you to take a different route home. So this time, as you head out on your walk, take a different route home. Head out on your walk again and take a different route home. Head out on your journey and take a different route home. Head out on your journey and take a different route home. Head out on your pen journey and take a different route home. And you'll find you can take this little journey with Flux in different ways as you take your line for a walk and take a different route home. I might still have to employ a little bit of drawing behind. And remember, if you have any areas just don't know what to fill with, a little angle or a little area, just finish the tangle with the odd little orb. You can nestle them in very small, or you can choose to finish off the wee areas with a bit of drama to anchor them. I think I've probably got one more journey and a different route home. And then I'll add my shading. I'll pop in my shading perhaps where my line's a little bit busier, or perhaps where I have an overlap on my tangle flux. I'll pop the graphite gently down, rotating the tile so I can pop it in the same place or the same angle each time, and use my tortillon to gently blend the graphite out, keeping a nice sharp point, keeping it flat so you can see exactly where the point of the tortillon is going. Sometimes, when you head out for a walk and take a slightly different journey home, you begin to see and discover and notice new things or exciting things that you hadn't actually noticed before. Really focus on what is really there in front of you, although not necessarily daydreaming as you wander around. Just being mindful of exactly where you are and what you can see. Perhaps even on your usual walk, one that you do a lot of the time, you really begin to notice your neighbourhood and things you'd overlooked before, and they were always there. When you're tangling, as we've taken Flux and gone on a different route home, we can appreciate these new discoveries. Perhaps it went in a straight line and then you came back with a curve. Or perhaps you went out with a straight line and came back with a little bit of a zigzag. However you've chosen to take your little Flux journey today, I hope that you've had fun going out, taking your line for a walk and finding a different route home. Appreciate all these new little discoveries.